I'm talking with Chris Proctor from the Forest Service, right? Tell me about what you do and what you do with this big girl here.
I'm a Forest Service law enforcement officer for the Forest Service, and I right now I'm wearing the turn of the century uniform. I'm wearing what a ranger would wear on horseback out on patrol around 1906, 1905 period of time when the Forest Service just got started, and I'm representing what they would do on horseback at that period of time. We still use horses to go out on patrol and to check the forest out. We ride in the mid elevations and up in the high country. We out in the wilderness to do patrol, make contact with people out in the wilderness. We have trails crews and packers that go out and do trail maintenance and take supplies in and fix trails for the public to use.
Okay. Now, tell me how your being here relates to Red Ribbon Week. What do you do that relates to drug use or abuse?
Forest Service law enforcement officer, we find marijuana being grown on the national forest land. I've helped remove marijuana that's been found on the forest, either hauling it to storage, or I've helped actually removing the plants off the Forest Service ground.
Oh.
And we have other drugs that go on. We have problems with people producing drugs out in the forest, where they come out and they camp and make their drugs that they have out in the forest. So.
Yeah, and I hear that is so dangerous.
It's a problem that we have that we're trying to deal with.
Yeah. How long have you been doing that part of your job?
I actually just got back from the Forest Service Law Enforcement Academy a couple of weeks ago, and I was there for 18 weeks doing the program for the Academy for the Forest Service. And then before that, I was a fire prevention patrol, so I patrolled the forest as a small fire truck and made contact with people, and I wrote tickets for the basic forest rules and regulations.
Okay, good. Well, that's such important work. Do they use the horses to take the marijuana plants or whatever they find out of the forest?
If they're in a remote area and they're up high, they can actually bundle them up, package them, and put them on a pack mule. Okay. And we can pull them out with a pack string if we had to out in the far reaches of the forest.
Yeah. How many of you guys are there that ride the horses? Are you unique?
On the forest?
I'm sure you're unique. I mean, you're just one of a kind on the horse.
On the forest right now, we've got a couple packers, and then we have, I'm just getting to be able to do this again, and then there's one or two other people that might be riding here in the future. It's kind of a program that goes in cycles up and down with the people that can ride and that can't and stuff.
Oh, okay. So. Do these horses have to be specially trained?
It helps. They take a lot of time to be able to do what they do. This one actually is my personal horse. I grew up working cattle on a ranch, so she's a ranch horse for what she does. And then we do have Forest Service horses that have been out on the trail for a long period of time, and they know their job really well. We have an older horse over the hill that's sitting in the corral right now that he can go out, and if you need to be denning with somebody else, he'd take you home. He knows his way back in and stuff. He's been doing it on the trail so well that if you leave the trail for a little bit, he'll take you right back on if you have to.
Oh, that's neat. Now, all the people that know me know that I have no sense of direction. I could so use a horse like that. Take him to the mall. Yeah. What's your horse's name?
Her name's Cappy.
What kind of horse is she?
She's a quarter horse Appaloosa.
Oh, she's so pretty, and she's so soft. And I'm afraid of horses, but she's very sweet. Yeah, she's not hyper or jumping around or active at all. What a good girl.
She's about 12 years old. I've had her since she's a year and a half, so we've been working a while together.
Yeah. Oh, she's great. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for telling us about what you do and about your horse. We